with coming towards the end of the year, we have local artists who are posting, and everybody's like, yo, please vote for me, for the best artist in Africa, not East Africa. And I'm like, have you seen what other guys are doing out there? Like, I know we do love like our genge tones and everything, and no disrespect to genge
My
tone,
boy's
of course.
not trying to get canceled.
No.
Disclaimer.
But I'm just saying, just look at how like Nigerians have set like the bar. It's so high.
But they work harder than us in almost every aspect.
In what way?
Like they work hard.
Are you saying you're not a hard worker?
I'm saying they work harder.
Than us?
Yes.
How?
There's way more Nigerians in Nigeria than there are Kenyans in Kenya.
Yeah.
There's about one SautiSol in Kenya. Like, not to be funny, we only have one SautiSol. In Nigeria, there's like 100 SautiSols.
True.
So I can't imagine if we had 100 SautiSols, there would only be 100 SautiSols. But in Nigeria, there's a new artist almost every week because they just work harder. You know, it's harder to get recognition out there. It's more competition out there. Yet they have more artists on a world scale. So if you look at us, we have less competition, more recognition. So we should have at least 20 SautiSol type groups. Not groups, but they're on the level of SautiSol.
Yeah.
We have SautiSol, Nyashinski, and Lupita.
Yeah, true.
I just feel like they work harder than us.
But what, do you think it's because they're gatekeepers, like in the Kenyan industry, or no? Because honestly speaking, makes no sense because we do have talent.
We do.
But also if you have talent and, you know, companies, brands are not like,
I feel like
jumping on your wagon, like it kind of discourages you. How many artists do you know who like just left music because like they were passionate but they didn't get any rewards and then they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to something else.
Yeah. I do know.
It's just like, yo.
Me, yeah. I was like, I'm going to go get a job at
But
radio.
you see what I'm talking about,
But it's because Kenyans are hard to please, man. Like, if it wasn't for Gengetone, we would still be listening to Nigerian music. 80% of the radio would be full of Nigerian music. To this day, Gengetone single-handedly saved us from the vortex of Nigerian music we was in. When Gengetone came out in 2018-ish, it was nothing but Nigeria. I did dance for you all day. Or whatever he says, I go dance for you.
It's a Rema fans there.
No, Rema came out like...
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Davido era and like even before Burna Boy was popping.
But you know, that's the crazy thing. Like I'm just sorry to cut you off. Don't forget your chain of thought. It's like you remember like when Camp Mugla were doing their thing.
Yeah, they were the best.
Wizkid and Davido were coming to chill like in Kenya.
Diamond,
you know that, right?
everyone looked.
Everybody was coming here.
I remember.
Manifest was coming to Kenya and everything.
No, they were the first famous Africans in music.
First BT nomination first year.
Besides after like the two Babas and like that generation from like 2005. It was like a gap of nothing, and then 2010, these guys were the guys.
True. So where do you think we went wrong? Because Camp Mula proved that we can do it.
You know, Camp Mula is a very isolated situation. Camp Mula is something that has never been duplicated before. It's never been done before. We've never even seen it done before in any other African countries.
Yeah.
It's a very, very isolated situation. So I feel like it came with the timing. It came with the organicness of their whole group and their whole gist and their energy. And the songs just were hits because I listened to their songs. And I'm like, I wonder how, with less musical experience then, they made better music then than they do now.
Yeah.
And it's not to say their music isn't good now, individually, collectively. Yeah. But I listened to Camp Mula and I'm like, there's something in the water and that's in the sound. It's just magical.
Crazy.
So even for me, I can't even tell you what they did or didn't do right or wrong because I've never seen it done again.
It's possible.
So I don't even have any type of, what's the word? I ain't got no opinion really like to compare it to.
But do you think we'll ever get to that level again? Because now Nigerians, like we've said, there's nothing we can do.
We'll never get to the level that we're the most famous Kenyans. I mean, we're the most famous African musicians.
You don't think so?
Over all the other African musicians.
You don't think so?
Well, they were famous African musicians, but nobody else was an African musician.
Okay. Yeah.
So now, I mean, there's too many people, and they're on a level of accolades.
South Africa.
You know, Burna Boy has had like 200 million streams. Rema's had 200 million streams on YouTube.
Yeah.
When Camp Mula was that, they only had, even to this day, their videos only have like 300,000, 400,000. But they were the most famous African group. There's no way in this time and day you can have 300K and be the most famous anything.
Impossible.
So it's just a different time, and it's a different level of what we base the best on.